Well, hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode of The Collective. Uh, I am, of course, your DM, Raymond Hickey, and I'm joined by the normal casting crew. Uh, um, a few announcements to get out of the way first. Uh, Brian and I are headed to PAX Unplugged this weekend. And we're going to be doing some stuff with the channel. We're going to be trying to stream from the event and then have evening streams about kind of what we saw and did that day on on the PAX floor and stuff like that. So you can email us at packtactics@gmail.com, pack with a T, or hit us up on any of our socials. If you can't make it to the event and you want to check something out or have someone look at something, you can send suggestions our way, and we'll be, if we can fit it into our busy schedule, we'll gladly take a look for you and tell you about it on one of our streams. Um, but other than that, um, who would like to get us into our first, not our first, our recap of the night of last week? Jeez.
Um,
We started doing things and I lost power.
Yes.
And then it was a very dark game after that.
Yeah.
almost literally.
I was fighting a different type of boss battle and I lost.
Technically, that's a recap.
Yeah, technical difficulties on a couple of fronts, because shortly after Brian's, mine went out, but I frantically hodgepodged some thing. Kind of worked. Enough.
So technical difficulties, but it also led to the gang exploring the left passage, finding some traps, finding a torture room, and a book about human anatomy. Oh yeah, Ooga got possessed.
Not my baby
Great
boy.
games, 20 years.
Yes. Yes, Greg has aged, and
I feel like he's aged well.
yeah, turned into a nice Southern gentleman.
Yeah.
And,
See how long that lasts.
and then, so a fight ensued. Oog was able to rid himself of the ghost, and you guys quickly handled the ghost. And we had left you guys off in the main chamber of this underground fortress.
Yeah.
And you have been given, you now have a couple choices ahead of you, two of which are head up the stairs or check out the right passage. What would you like to do?
I would like to take a nap. I'm a little under half, guys. Just as a heads up, Greg
I was
is
gonna
looking
say
a
I'm
little
gonna.
beaten up.
I want to check on everybody, make sure like Oog is doing okay, and like all that before pressing on.
Oog is, let you know, he's very hurt.
All right,
Emotionally or physically?
Yes.
both. And action, you could spend one healer's kit and restore D6
Can
plus
we
4.
find a spot that we could take a long rest here?
Long rest.
You could look for a spot.
Go back down to the torture chamber. There was an armory. We could try taking a long rest down there. Or there's the barracks. There is the barracks. There's only one body down there in the barracks. The barracks otherwise looked abandoned, right?
Yes.
Okay. Like no one had really touched it for a while. So we
Yeah.
could probably do something down there. I can Greg, despite his old age, could probably move some of the bunk beds in front of the door to kind of blockade stuff from coming in. Did the door open inwards or outwards?
It opened in.
Okay. Yeah, it'd be easy to block it.
No.
But But it will be 8 hours where we're in this place.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I could use the long rest, to be honest, but we're also it's also a lot of time for us to be in here. Roughly about what time of day is it?
You got in the evening, kind of that, 3-4 o'clock ish.
Okay.
You haven't been in here too long.
I've got potions of healing if Greg wants one, and I can give one to Oog and also do the healing thing.
And if you got, if you guys give me a few minutes, I can do some patching up. Mechanically cast healing spirit.
How does his healing spirit appear? Is it just bandages that he pulls out and somehow they start wrapping around us?
It's him just, like triaging and staying close to you guys and trying to field patch, but it does more. It's always been very, very successful.
Mm-hmm.
So he can do that if you want.
Elion, did you need to rest to be able to recover spell slots?
Yeah, but he only needs 4 hours. Being an elf.
I am good, but I know everyone else is hurt.
I can recover a lot just by taking a short rest. Because I think I don't think I've used any of my hit dice for the day. I healed otherwise before. I think. Short rest? Yeah, I haven't used any of my hit die, yes. So I could, if we take a short rest, I could definitely heal up real easily.
Yeah, that could be a good thing.
Most illustrious Lord Ray, how much healing did healing spirits do? So I'm assuming we're doing that, and we're sitting down, taking a breather, at least.
Yeah, so that's a minute. That's 1d6 around. So that's 10d6. Well, let me figure this out.
That would get me to, if we just took a short rest, that would get me
38 for healing spirit.
38. Yeah, I'm just about top back up, just from that. But if we took a short rest, that would get me. I already used my second wind. Would get my second wind back.
Yeah,
I get my cloud rune back.
It would top Oog off with some things too.
Maybe
do a short rest
at least. Yeah.
That I feel better about. A long rest sounds too much.
All right. So
I mean, I feel like that's long term. That would be like ideal, but also we're in a crawl.
Yeah. So short rest can work. You guys can head to the armory or the barracks that you found. It should be easy enough to take about an hour or two there.
Okay.
I
I will spend one hit die just to try and top myself up. Ooh, I rolled a 9.
Yeah, Oog did really well on his hit dice, and he's back up to full.
Yay! That's my boy. My boy.
Adrian's back.
Oh yeah, he got his Fey presence back, so he can be scary.
Yay!
And somehow Greg pulls out ointment out of his backpack and starts working his joints during that hour. Man,
No,
it doesn't work like it used to. Oh, I can't even remember where I got this injury from. Just after a while, you just forget where they're all coming from.
All right. So everybody short rested, ready to roll.
Short rested.
Series of crackles as Greg stands up, and we're good to go.
Burp.
Wonderful. All right. So you take your short rest. You make your way back to the main hall. Did you want to go down the right passage or up the stairs?
Can I send my owl down the right passage to take a look?
Sure can.
Ooh.
Goes down some stairs and runs into a door.
Okay. And then send it up the main passage.
Main passage, there's a couple of rooms that are shut, and then a bigger double door that is the door is also shut. And the other doors are on the left and right. 3 on the left, 3 on the right.
Okay, I let the party know. The completionist in me wants to go down the right passage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, let's clear this, and then we're gonna go up this main, and then we're gonna clear the ones on the side, and then main.
Because you know the orb is going to be down on the right-hand side, the one that we need to be able to open the door that leads into the next area, and we're just going to have to walk back this way anyway, so...
Well, then,
all right.
The right it is.
To the right, to the right.
All right, who's going first? What are you doing?
Greg will take the lead.
All right. Very similar to the hallway on the left. It goes down a little way, turns to the right, stairs down, leads to a door.
Touch it.
Is the door unlocked?
Do you go down to the door?
I go down to the door.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
I look for the... I was going to say, I look for the trap that I know is there.
I'll let you run it.
2 staircases already.
Now I'll let you have that perception.
The perception or investigation?
Either one.
Okay. Do I get any bonus because I know...
Mulligan.
Huh?
You're only mulligan.
Yeah.
You can go at advantage because James is helping you.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say also because, like, we know it's coming. That is 21.
21. You look for the stair that is lifted up. You don't find that. However, you do find 2 small circular holes on the left and right side of the passage. About waist high.
About waist high? Alright. In his old age, he doesn't really want to spend too much time searching around for stuff because that might involve him having to like bend over and have his back at an awkward angle for too long. So he's gonna just take out a piece of chalk, mark it,
Okay.
mark the holes, and just point it out to everyone. So it's like just make sure you aren't like seen by this. Kind of duck under if you can.
All right. So as everyone goes by, I will need just a fairly easy dex check to make sure you guys don't trip it. James rolled a natural 20.
Elion rolled a natural 1.
16.
All right.
Agatha, 12.
All right. So this is important. What is the marching order?
Greg would go first.
I think Hagatha would be after Greg.
All right. Then James will go. And so Elion bringing up the rear.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. This is Elion. Boop, boop. All right. So Elion.
We're about to find out that Elion is colorblind, and it was red chalk.
You try to dip under this, and it's just a little awkward movement, almost to the point where like you trip on the stair before the trap, running into the trap, and you set it off, and above the stairs where everyone were standing, a bunch of spikes come out into the hallway. So, so no one gets hit.
Oh.
However, your natural one, the trap breaks and the spikes are now blocking the stairway.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
We can make that work.
Yep.
Cool. So let's go back.
It'll take some time, but can make it work.
Yeah.
No, the spikes are above us.
No,
Oh,
so,
we can't go back.
That right?
so they come from the side, the stairs, and the ceiling.
So are we like?
No,
So it's like a gate basically, just slid into place.
Yeah, but it happened at a point of the stairs, like when Greg was looking at the trap, and where you guys were standing on the stairs. That's where the trap tripped. This trap was designed not to get the person who tripped it, but the people.
The rest of the people.
The rest of the people.
Interesting. Okay.
Huh.
That's gonna be a pain to fix.
Well, that's a pickle.
You don't fix that. You break that. That almost killed me.
But it didn't.
Should be used to it by now.
Listen, I'm 45. You're gonna get a lot more of stuff like this. You need to learn to roll with it. Trust me.
Aren't you a half orc? Isn't that like?
Yes.
Isn't that still young?
Middle-aged. Not as young as I used to be. I'm not gonna pretend that that's not true. For some reason, I also feel this weird compulsion. Hagatha, could you cover up your neck? It's very exposed. It's very lewd.
That's what she has to say about that.
Also, if anyone can keep an eye out for any red, shiny vehicles that go fast. I have a strange compulsion to find one.
Or motorcycle, or two-wheeled contraption, so people can.
That's even better.
We need to go to Avernus.
Oh, I feel this weird thrill in my chest.
You hear ka-thunk as the door at the bottom of the stairs opens.
That wasn't me. That was the door.
You just look at Greg, who like. Get away.
James is standing down there, like.
I walk past Greg and go, "Hey, I was reading, and that weird thing you feel in your chest. If you feel something in your arm, you know what? You should just start taking baby aspirin." And then I just keep walking.
Do you smell toast?
No, but
or continental
the smell's
breakfast?
kind of been gone, kind of been fried by some of the chemicals I've worked with in the past.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Greg. Go catch up with James.
All right. In this particular hallway, it doesn't branch out. It goes straight, and you see 4 rooms left and right, and then one further down. But one thing you do notice is that the sconces on the walls in this room, it's fairly obvious, these are nicer. The other ones are just black metal carved, either black metal or carved from stone. These have filigree and what appears to be inlaid gold or a gold-like material in them. You also can notice, especially Greg would notice this, the doors here are nicer quality.
No illusion?
Not that you can sense.
Okay. So you said it's a hallway and it's four doors, and then one on the far end.
Yes.
Okay.
Which usually call us a damp. No. Sorry.
Well. Why break pattern? It's It's a nicer, well-kept hallway. This might be actual living quarters for actually important people. Hagatha, go up to that door, knock on it, and say room service.
Housekeeping?
That's true. Housekeeping.
I come in
Housekeeping works
anyway.
better.
Want me to fluff your pillow?
And then what?
See if anyone responds.
Agatha does it. Yeah, she'll go up and she'll say room service.
You knock on the door. You hear doom, doom, doom. Nothing happens.
And like her like she tries to, room service. Room service. Oh God. Room service. And just kind of like
I clean?
I clean. I come. I bring food. No.
Oh, I come in and
I change sheets. No. I did. Any reply?
There is no reply.
Okay.
Cool. Hey Greg, you should check for traps.
I check for traps.
All right.
And then
James is
I
gonna
check for
opens.
traps with a 16.
All right, James is gonna check the other side.
James, come check for traps.
So James checks the right side. Said all clear. Did you want me to look at the other doors?
Yes, please. You do that while we check out this room. Or I'll check out this room.
Help out with checking the rest of the doors. It might be a little cramped in there. Or we don't know what's in there.
All right.
Is the door trapped?
There are no traps on any of the doors as far as James can find.
Alright, there doesn't seem to be any traps anywhere.
Okay. So go into that first room.
First room, you open it up, and it is been a while since someone's been in here, but there's a nice, nice wooden four-poster bed with a fancy blanket on it, a bureau for hanging clothes, and a table with a mirror and a wash bowl, and then there's like a large chest at the foot of the bed.
Ooh. Well, room service hasn't been here in a while.
Is the chest breathing?
Make a perception check.
18.
Natural one.
This chest is not breathing.
Got
Elion,
19.
that is a very interesting cobweb.
Agatha got 19 if that matters.
Yep, Jet confirmed, not breathing.
Go check out the trunk.
You
Nice trunk.
you go to the little latch on it. It opens freely. You open it up, and there's just dead moths in it. Nothing fancy.
Not even moth-eaten clothes. The moths have been trapped in there so long, they have starved
Everything.
to death.
Check for a false bottom.
Oh, I'll check for a false bottom. Good call, Elion.
Perception or investigation, either one.
Investigation
Oh
with
yeah,
a
let's do
natural
that.
25, 26.
Ooh.
You don't even have to look. Like, Greg, you look at the inside. You look at the outside. The floor and the bottom of the chest completely line up.
Okay.
Yeah. You've built many of these, normal and with hidden compartments. The depth is perfect.
Gotcha. All right. Next door.
Yep.
All right. Going across the hallway to the next room.
You go across.
Okay.
Yeah. You've built many of these.
I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
checking out this first room.
Hold on, I am getting rid of some spam in the chat.
Chat spam. Chat spam.
But
I hear spam is really good if you fry it up.
oh, speaking of spam, I heard a fantastic dad joke today.
Oh.
Yep,
Yes.
I will say it now. I got an email today teaching me how to what was it? Oh man, I'll find it and I'll tell you later. I'm sorry. I lost
That good, huh?
I lost half of it on the way in. So you go into this next room and it's door opens, very similar, except the bed is on the other side. All right, I also found the joke. Today I got an email explaining how to read maps backwards. It was spam.
I can't.
Yep. Okay.
Oh,
You're welcome. Anywho, same typical layout, except the room is flipped. You know, what was on the left is now on the right.
I flip open the chest. I don't even bother to check and see if it's trapped or if it's breathing.
Chest clatters open. Nothing in it.
All right. I guess moving on to the next room.
All right.
Which will be down the hall, and we'll go start with the one on the left.
All right. So the third door on the left.
Yeah, the second one that's on the left.
Oh, so you went this way.
Yeah, we went straight across.
Okay.
And now going out, making a reverse Z.
Okay. So second one on the left. Open the door. This room has the same furniture in it, except this bed is straight ahead and the furniture is on the sides.
It's dead center in the room, or it's just against the far wall?
Against the far wall as you're walking in.
Okay, I was going to say, if it's dead center in the room, I'm closing the door and walking away. That's a sociopath. Never trust anyone who has their bed in the dead center of the room.
All right. You poke around this room, look at the chest, same thing.
Okay. Across the hall.
All right. Second to the right. This one opens. This one looks clean.
Ooh, excuse me. Like, no dust.
No dust.
Oh.
Like it's recently been used?
You could assume that, yes.
Certainly sounds like it. Yeah, we'll just go and rummage through things.
Okay. So you notice you go to the bureau where there's open it up and there are clothes in here.
Ooh.
Relatively nice but simple clothing. You find a gauntlet, like some armor pieces. The table with the water in it has fresh water in it. Would you like to look in the trunk?
Check the trunk for traps.
All right, you check it. There are none.
Okay. Oh yeah, I did check it. I rolled another natural 20. I'll flip open the trunk.
You open it, and in here are blankets, a backpack, and 3 scrolls.
Grab a backpack.
I'll grab the scrolls. I was gonna grab the backpack, but I'll grab the scrolls then.
Fine, I'll grab the scrolls.
No, it's too late. You already said what you wanted to do. They're mine.
All right. So, Hagatha, you go through the backpack, right?
Yeah.
Backpack is full of random adventuring gear. It's got a tinderbox that is no longer lit. It's got food, rope, pinions. There's a torch attached to the side, a bedroll underneath it. Looks like this was an adventure, like some sort of adventuring style backpack.
Explorer's pack.
Explorer's
Is this
pack.
an adventurer B&B? Like, adventurers come, they stay, and they explore?
But they get kidnapped and then they get turned into weird beastie things.
Yeah, but did you die?
Yes. Clearly, that's where the feelings are coming from.
Oh, jeez.
Mutants are all the people who don't pay. Or who ask for their security deposit back.
Greg, these scrolls, one appears to be a contract, and two others appear to be letters arranging the contract.
I'm gonna take a look at the contract.
The contract reads, here, I, and then there's a name, and the name is Lawrence Clapburn.
I've got the clap.
I hope
You've got the clap.
I hope he got made fun of for that as a child.
Why do you think he's a strong adventurer type?
Lawrence Clapburn.
Lawrence Clapburn.
Why does he remind me of Mr. Burns from The Simpsons? I know it's not Eugene. No, everyone. Anyway.
Is hereby contracted for the protection and security services of the Torque brothers. Torque is spelled. No, it's Thorque. Thorque is Throque.
So the Thorque brothers.
The Thorque brothers.
Your torque.
Thorque.
Torque wrench.
Thorque. This contract is to last the period of 6 months and no longer.
Do you give dates?
It does. It looks like they've been about a month into the contract.
Okay.
Some legal googly gap, but the guy is going to get paid like 2,000 platinum.
Ooh.
Okay. So about 20,000 gold.
Yeah.
To be able to. We have
That's
trust fund babies, guys.
So while they're searching the other rooms, I'm gonna be I stayed back in that first room. I'm gonna thoroughly search like the dresser, check the bed. Just kind of I want to be like a kid looking for Christmas presents when the parents aren't home.
Okay. Roll. That's investigation. You are investigating this room. And you do see the contract. Both the contract is signed by 3 people. You see Clapburn's signature. You see a Malty Thorque and a Herman Thorque.
22 on my investigation.
22. You find exactly 10 moths and 1 dead rat skeleton.
Okay.
Ooh.
The next room.
Okay.
21. 1 less.
You find 9 death moths and no rat skeleton.
And 17
on
the third one.
All right, so they are in the third one.
I thought they were in the fourth.
We're in the fourth.
The fourth. Oh, third one, same thing. So
Okay.
Third one was the almost sociopath.
Yes, the almost sociopath. Yeah, so that's what the contract says. And that was in the chest. Is there anything else you'd like to do in this particular room?
Can I take a look at the other 2 letters?
Yes.
Just like a quick skim or anything, just to kind of get a general idea.
So the first one you see are the brothers writing to this man, expressing they wish to hire his services for an adventure out into the mountains while they conduct conduct their science, is what they call it. They offer him a meager amount, and you see the second letter is Clapburn writing back, thanking them for their interest. However, that meager amount will not work. And he suggests, well, if you would pay me 2,000 platinum, I could be there in 2 days and will be available to you as long as you need. And you see written at the bottom of this letter, so they returned it back to him, agreed, meet us at this town at this date, we'll have your money on completion. You get the vibe that Clapburn just threw out a ridiculous amount, thinking that he would never hear back.
Gotcha. Like, how yeah, it's a big difference between their initial offer and the 2,000 platinum.
Oh yeah, it's like 1,000 gold for
Okay.
6 months.
Like, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either way, these guys seem to be, even at $1,000 or 1,000 gold. That's still a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah, they're still very. We got trust fund babies as our villains. Okay. There's that final door at the end of the hallway, right?
Yeah. There's technically 4 rooms on each side. There's a total of 8.
Oh, 4 rooms on each side.
I'm
okay.
sorry if I didn't
thought
make
there were
that.
4 rooms altogether.
Yeah, I was under the same impression that there was only 4.
I'm sorry if I confused you.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Let's zigzag across the left-hand side and check room number 5.
Room number 5 is a similar story.
Okay. Still unkept, all that stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Room 6.
Pretty much go through all the rooms and whatever ones are not dusty.
All right. So room 6 is unkept. Rooms 8 and 7 are clean. Are cleaned. One room is a god awful mess.
Ooh.
What? A clean god awful mess?
Yes, it's
okay.
Like it happened recently.
It's like someone brought their work home with them and is highly disorganized and has piles of this over here and piles of that over there.
So Hagatha's house now.
Yep. The other room is lived in. Things are a little unkept, but the biggest unkept thing in this room is the bed is unmade. In room 8.
That monster.
How can he live in such filth? No.
Wretch. Greg's actually sorting through the unkept room, real quick.
Unkept room. I will need investigation.
I'm gonna have Cutter come help me with this. This is basically similar to Greg's actual room / workshop. If anyone ever sets foot in there. 23.
20.
Oh, hold on. With advantage because Cutter's helping. 23. The other one was a 1.
All right. So 23. This room, you go through the papers and it's drawings for glass cylindrical structures. There are scientific method, him writing down a scientific method. Notes attached to that.
Research notes, yeah.
Yeah, research notes. There's books on anatomy, books on alchemical things. There are more of the same. Just it's like these are the ramblings of someone doing some kind of science or experiments or something alchemical. You see in some of them, it's like you see a formula written out, and then like hastily written note on the bottom, incomplete, didn't work, subject destroyed. On a there are like several iterations of that when you notice just in the patterns of things and with your own your own intelligence, slight variations in certain aspects of this compound and the size of these glass cylindrical objects that are you notice some of they start off a certain size, they get a little bigger, they get a little taller.
Okay. Is there anything in this room that looks unusual in the sense that it actually looks like it's cared for? Like probably somewhere tucked away in a corner where he can always find it no matter where it's at, no matter what he's got going on.
Like there's 23, right?
Yeah.
You go over to the bed and you're searching it, and underneath the pillow is what appears to be a journal.
Dear diary.
Okay. Yeah, I'll flip that open.
You flip it open and it is written in a language you cannot understand.
Just straight up, none of my languages work for it?
None of your languages work for it.
Common, Dwarvish, and Infernal?
Yep, none of those work either.
Damn.
Okay. So
yeah, however, Hagatha,
Giant, Gnomish.
You do recognize it as a language from Etheris.
Ooh, James?
Hand it to James. What does he have? This is written in Estoyan.
Wait, can you read it?
It appears to be the intimate thoughts of a Maltese Thork.
Ooh, the with the contract and the stuff.
All right, so we're in their general living quarters down here.
Does it say anything about what was the contract again?
I believe it was for protection.
Protection from what?
If they're adventuring into places unknown, I mean, we encountered things.
True.
I mean, it's why I have Cutter. Whenever I'm working, he keeps guard. Cutter kind of tries his best to look fierce.
But where are they going? Like, I mean, like.
There's a lot of ramblings about being mistreated and made fun of. One thing that keeps persisting is the phrase perfection through mutation.
Perfection through mutation?
Yes, he seems to be obsessed with combining man, beast, and different races together for the perfect vessel.
God, these guys would
that doesn't sound good.
Their hands on Gavin. So does he specifically say vessel?
Yes.
For what?
Ooh. It's never good when they say vessel. It's never good when they say vessel. Because when you say vessel, that means you intend to put something into it.
James.
Yes.
Are they? Do you think they're trying to bring the gods back to Etheris?
They're all dead. Last I checked, you don't bring back the dead unless you're raising something unnatural.
Well, your gods might be dead. Doesn't mean that all gods are dead.
They might know of the planes and might try to pull one back to bring magic back.
That's a possibility, but it seems far-fetched.
This whole place is far-fetched. Like, why make? I mean, what else would you put into a vessel?
Well,
Elf.
if I was a deity and I had a plane that I was ruling and people uh, worshipping me and giving divine power and all that, why would I leave all of that for a world that thinks that I would be a pretender or fake or not trust me?
And none of his notes.
There's gods out there that don't care about worship and stuff like that. I've been reading about some of the gods in other planes, and you have Erythnol who just wants to slaughter everything. Nerul, Vecna, there's so many different ones that are really just not good.
Well, some of the notes that we've seen so far, I'm spitballing this, but I'm assuming there was nothing in there concerning any sort of device for shackling superpositions, extra quantum level divine entities inside a mortal vessel.
Um,
It was a long shot.
I mean, it's not to say that there might not be something trying to make an avatar, but
no, nothing about shackling any gods.
whatever is that, yeah.
Yeah.
It could be a lich.
They might be trying to make a new body for themselves,
Mm-hmm.
or a body for something else.
Well, either way, it's not good to mess with that.
It's not good when they use the word vessel. It's not good when they use the word vessel.
The only vessel I want to be is on the ship out to sea. See?
I like ships. They're built in straight lines and they use appropriate curves when necessary.
Yeah.
You know,
Do they
maybe
call
I
it
should
the
do
sea
that. Get a ship.
because it's just water as far as you
wow.
can see?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Checking the other room, I guess. Same thing. I'm just gonna go straight for the pillow. Is there a journal under the pillow?
The second room?
Yeah.
Or the seventh room?
The
No.
more nicely kept of the two brothers' rooms, because I'm assuming these are the brothers' rooms.
Yes. There is not.
Okay. Which might mean that he keeps his notes somewhere else. I guess investigate the room.
Okay, roll investigation for me then.
I shall have Kata assist me. It's not a natural 20, it's a 22.
22.
Yeah.
This room is different. You find better kept clothes in here, a little bit higher quality. Don't get a science vibe at all. If anything, you get a religious-y vibe, yeah.
So like a more of like a pastoral.
Yes.
There's there's a bed. It's a two-person bed, but there's like a dread symbol of some unknown entity hanging over the bed.
And in the the wardrobe, I should say, you do find there is a holy symbol hanging up. What would appear to be a holy symbol.
Does Hagatha recognize it?
You do. I am trying to find the list of the the current sitting deities of the plane.
The daemons?
Yeah, the daemons.
That's a 22 on a religion check. Ilian's helping.
Yeah. I'm trying to...
Alright.
Do you want Hagatha to do one too?
Sure.
Sure.
Do you want to message me the daemon name and I'll tell them what the symbol is?
I. Oh, damn it! No, it's the one
No.
website I didn't bring up. Hold on.
Atheros deities, demons.
No, that's the wrong one. Hold on.
But yeah, while Ray's looking up that stuff, Brian, you excited for PAX?
I am very excited. I didn't go to last year's Unplugged, so I missed a year. And they didn't have one the year before because of the plague.
Reasons. Is there a particular panel you're looking forward to the most?
I haven't even started looking at panels yet. There's so much stuff on the floor. I'm trying to figure out, like, what I do is I look at how they have the vendors set up, and then I kind of like map out, where I want to go through the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And once I get that done, I pretty much look at everything else.
All right, so I have found my daemon.
Woo!
This is the what was your religion checks? I forgot.
22.
22.
8.
8. Let me roll for Jan.
She didn't roll very high. She has a +3.
Oh, James
I'll
rolled.
I'll roll a religion check because it looks like I actually have a +3 on this.
Yeah, James rolled pretty good on that.
19 for Greg.
This appears to be so James says the name, and you confirm it by your studies of everything because you read it a lot there, Greg.
Nerd.
And it does come up. Once it's said, it rings a bell to you, Hagatha. And Elion, you hear the name whispered right before it was said. This is Tormach. Known as the Archdemon of Wrath. AKA the War God.
Cool. Great. Oh, just what we need.
It's a god of war.
Oh.
Yes. This holy symbol is a circle with a crescent off the top, 3 spears, and a man with a bull's body of a man, sort of like a minotaur holding a hammer.
Minotaur.
Manly Minotaur.
Unleash the beast.
Yes, especially known to give his followers bloodlust.
Great. Awesome. Yeah, no.
I mean, it's not terrible. It's just not great, but it's not terrible. Could be worse.
Not what we need. Not what we need right now.
Yes. But those are the things you find in these rooms.
Okay.
And there's one left.
I cast detect magic.
I can do that at will. It doesn't
okay.
cost us. Yeah. So.
No magic.
No magic.
Nothing in the surrounding area.
Nope.
Only us. So
one of them is mutilating freak, an engineer, probably an artificer of some kind. Oh God, no! No, I don't want to fight that thing. Oh. Oh, Ray, God damn it. let's go get this over with. Oh, this is gonna suck so hard. I'm gonna be useless in this fight if this is what I think it is.
I mean, if this
Okay.
is a big fight, I should probably wait until tomorrow.
Okay. There's a door still at the far end of the hallway, right?
Yes.
Okay, go to that door. Mason Sam feels dejected. Greg is like completely clueless. Go to the doorway at the end of the hall.
Greg, why do you sound so defeated already? We're just checking
don't
rooms.
know. I feel old and I feel like I haven't accomplished anything with my life. And I just feel like I've missed out on a lot of things that I should have been able to enjoy in my 20s, and I just didn't.
But you're not dead yet.
True.
Keyword, yet.
When we go back, I'm going to go find a 20-something and go out on a date.
Good for you.
Creepy.
What? He said I'm not dead yet. I never went on a date with a 20-something.
How old are you now?
45.
I think what
Gotta
he's
be
saying is
late
he's
20.
never- I think what he's saying is he's never been on a date
Yeah, but why is it gotta be a 20-something? That's kind of creepy.
because he used to be 20 like an hour ago.
Yeah, but he's not 20 anymore. He's been aged and anyway.
You know, I can. My hearing's not going. I can still hear you talking about how old I am.
I was
It's okay, Greg. We'll get you out of here. You can go on a date with somebody.
Don't need to shout. By the way, did you put this blue potion in my bag?
No.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's not gonna put that away.
Agatha, you see Cutter peeking up.
I got it.
All right, last door. Checking this out.
It's this little blue potion.
There's a V on it?
Just a little blue potion. Yeah, it's weird. I wonder what the V stands for.
It's pointing up?
Vigor.
Vitality.
Contact a cleric if effects last longer than 4 hours.
I'm
What
not
are
that
the
kind of cleric.
effects?
I am not that kind of cleric.
Hey, Alien, have you ever seen this happen before?
No.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Anywho, would you guys like to explore behind this last wood door?
Yes. Like to very gently but firmly grip the door handle and turn the door.
Should spit on it first.
Oh, you're right. It might. Who knows what's on it? It might be a little. It might need a little
You know, I could
lubricant.
just use a mage hand to open the door, right?
Wouldn't that feel like a stranger? Is that someone you would know?
Are we still talking about the door? We're not exploring this idea with Mage Hand.
And we've killed Amy.
Yeah.
Who wants to experiment with the door?
I'm already.
Not what I'm trying to do.
I'm already working the handle, man. Already working the handle.
The handle seems a little stiff, but eventually yields to you and opens up.
That's why you guys spit on it.
I did. It just took us a while.
I cast mending on my innocence.
It's
Too late for that.
it's too far gone, Elian.
It's already surpassed 5 feet.
You really should see a cleric.
At least I didn't use shocking grasp.
Uh,
Depends.
That's another kink we're not getting into right now.
the door isn't ready for that.
So look, we just met, not quite going right there.
Anyways, you open this door, and it appears to be a dining hall of some kind. There are tables and benches and a large fireplace and with a big black cauldron that is actually still kind of burbling. There's a fire going in here. You see one of the tables has...
I found this on the web.
Oh, excuse you, Siri.
No one asked you.
Wait a second. Are there any mimics in here? Because if you are, you have to say it.
No.
I don't think that's actually a rule.
Wait, just give him a sec.
You have to tell me if
we're
you're a
clear of
mimic.
Funny thing, it was doing do-it-yourself cauldrons.
Find this cell phone sitting in the back next to the cauldron. It's just playing this video on repeat.
On one of the tables, you do see food scraps, silverware, plates, a candelabra, glasses, mugs. Looks like someone
This one's too hot, and that one's too cold.
This one's just right.
It appears someone has been dining at this one table.
How many place settings are there?
Multiple.
More than 3?
More than 3?
Yes, it appears that someone has been doing a lot of eating and not cleaning up after themselves.
Okay. So there's no women present on this entire place, because no way any guy would let this happen if there was a woman present. We know they're single. We know they're probably college age.
I don't see the solo cups.
What are all these rappers? Oh god!
Hey, I found a balloon.
No.
Alien, put that down!
Lightning launcher.
You don't know where it's in.
Smells funny.
Okay.
Ooh.
Any other door? This is not going to stop. We still have another hour.
There is another
Pandora's
door
box
in
has
this
been
room.
opened.
And all it took was one little blue potion.
If any viewers are watching, put your kids to bed.
First of all, why are your kids watching this?
Yeah, don't let them watch this.
To answer Greg,
You has to.
Gentleman Greg's question, there is a door, left side of the room, about halfway in the middle of it.
Okay. I don't think there'll be too much in the way of stuff in here. Anyone want to check the room?
Certainly.
Or you want to push?
Might as well check it just to be safe.
Yeah, let's do it.
He's got to roll his
Nothing
perception.
to it but to do it.
Don't worry, we're clear of mimics. I asked. And if there are any mimics, they better stay whatever they are, because you had your chance.
James rolled an 18 for a 30 perception.
Hagatha, I chose investigations. If
Okay.
that's
That's fine.
cool. 11 plus 3, that's 14.
14?
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Not great. Not the best.
Was there still stuff cooking in the cauldron?
There is.
Like food?
Yes, it appears to be a. For some reason, your mind flashes back to Elion. It flashes back to a time that you don't remember, but it's a memory of a hut and a smaller cauldron and a woman adding stuff to it. and calling it pottage.
I grab a bowl.
Okay. You grab a bowl and ladle some in.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna sit down and eat because I don't remember the last time I actually ate.
Okay. Anybody
Don't eat
else?
too much. You need to take care of your figure while you can, Ilion. Otherwise, you're going to end up like me.
Elion,
Actually, I don't think I've really gained weight.
Elion, you notice there are biscuits, root vegetables, tiny chunks of meat. It appears to be, as pottage was, it was just a mix of a little bit of everything, kept over a fire warm, and you ate it and added to it as you desired.
I am gonna cast a spell before I take the food. I'm gonna cast Purify Food and Drink.
All right, you cast that spell over it, and you actually see a black liquid gurgle up from it and leach out of the bowl.
Ew.
Huh.
Okay.
I look for cameras. Is someone watching us?
At that point, James points out to the floor, as like, this is incorrect over here. And you see a large splatting of what appears to be throw up, vomit
Ooh.
on the floor. And what appears to be drag marks through it.
My face is over the bowl. I think it's because somebody was poisoned, and I just keep eating.
Yeah.
The cauldron's poisoned. I just keep eating.
It's not that
What
bad,
are you
actually.
eating?
Follow the drag marks
It leads to that door.
out of the room.
Out of the room, that door that Greg spotted, that's kind of halfway in.
Oh.
Then that was on the left side.
May want to stop eating before we open that door.
Or just look the other way. So I don't think he's gonna stop. After watching that thing come out of the...
Oh, I'm gonna head over to the door.
Okay.
This is a
Yup.
bad idea. I'm gonna open the door. Check it for traps.
It is not trapped.
Marvelous. I'm going to open the door.
You open the door, and it leads to a stairwell.
Okay. Worried we were about to hit a cold room and see hanging bodies all over the place.
Oh, God.
Yeah, welcome to the meat locker.
Yep.
It's
Well, we know
a
what meat's in that
stairs.
pottage now.
Ugh.
Ugh. Okay. Another stairwell. This is probably trapped.
Oh,
I'll go first.
I'll
Yeah.
help you.
All right.
This would be... Could we make an assumption that this is going in the same direction in terms of like downwards where that other stairway was before coming down the hallway here?
If this was Pathfinder, I'd tell you to roll a dungeoneering check.
She has the dungeoneering feat.
I do.
Yeah.
So maybe like
That's
an intelligence check plus proficiency?
that or wisdom.
Wisdom?
I can
Yeah.
do wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom.
Yeah,
plus
wisdom would be like your spatial awareness.
Yeah,
Um,
Oog will help you.
Yeah. and then add my proficiency.
Yes,
Okay.
because it has to do with the dungeon.
Right. Bam. Ooh, that's a 19. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23.
23. Hagatha, you are quite very aware where you are in this relation to that front room, and it does appear that this stairwell could go up to that area.
Excellent. So we don't have to go back to the stupid stairs, so we could just go down here. This is
Go
probably
down
less
here
track,
and then
because
go
if they're
through the
dragging
other
bodies
way.
down here, they don't want to set off traps.
Well, I mean, yeah. All right.
Just-
Elion, are you done?
Yeah.
All right. Did you drink water?
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure you drink plenty of water, otherwise you're gonna get a Charlie horse.
It's bananas.
That's literally what my dad used to tell me all the time. Like, you're not drinking enough water. That's why you're sore. Like, I just.
Miss Agatha, why would I have a horse? And why is it named Charlie?
I don't know.
Is it gonna bring me to Candy Mountain?
Maybe? But I hear they steal swings up there, so...
has spoken.
And I've lost you.
Magical Pleopterodon.
Are we sure we're not drunk? Are we drunk on this episode?
It's water. It's water, I swear.
Is it water or is it water?
It's totally
No.
water.
Right.
So, would you guys like to investigate the stairs, run up it
Investigate
willy-nilly?
the stairs for traps.
Yeah. James is helping you.
That's 25 with investigation check.
25. You find a trap that has already been disarmed.
Sprung. Oh, already
Ooh.
been disarmed. Why would they
Excellent.
already disarm it?
Because they're dragging bodies down here.
Does
I don't know about you, but if I was dragging...
that's easy to disarm and reset?
It looks a lot like the one that Elion tripped.
Oh, the spikies?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm.
What's very
Well,
beneficial?
keep going. Just don't
Okay.
set it.
Okay. Okay.
Just keep going.
Let's go.
So you head up this stairwell, and it does that stairwell thing where it goes up a landing around the corner, up, kind of boxes up.
Yeah, the weird shape that I hate whenever you encounter that in Diablo.
And it leads you up to
You get caught on every corner going up the stairs.
and it leads you up to another door. This one doesn't seem to have been closed all the way. It's a little ajar.
We should have someone else listen at the door.
I can.
I kind of tell everyone to kind of back down.
Ooh, I got the spider thingy that I can do the...
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's true.
On the hand.
They may
Yeah.
not feel
Creeping
all
touch.
that weird about seeing like random body parts sitting around.
Well, no, it turns into a spider.
Oh, that's true.
So I'll do that. I'll do creeping touch.
All right. You creepy touch. Your hand detaches from your arm, lands on the ground, looks around, shakes, and it turns into a tarantula-like spider, and heads towards the door, waits at the threshold for your command.
So yeah, so it lasts up to about 10 minutes, and the spider can go within 100 feet. It can communicate telepathically. Additional action, you can see through its eyes and hear what it hears until start. Yeah. So send it on in.
You hear in your mind, "I'm here to give you a hand. Let me help. What would you like me to do?"
Oh, go stake out the room. Good. And tell me if you see anybody or things. living
it.
things.
Your wish is my command. And it scampers through the door. I see a rock floor, a rock ceiling.
No persons, peoples, things.
I see multiple doors. I see a big one, big wooden door, double door. I see sconces. I see a stairwell going down.
I'm kind of repeating it.
That's all. That's all I see, unless you'd like more detail about the door.
Yeah, the big one.
What kind of wood is it made of?
I don't know if it's gonna know that.
Try. If it's a wolf spider, it might know.
Hagatha, you see it scampers up, climbs up the door, and you see its front legs kind of tapping the wood. You see it like reach down. It appears to be oak.
Oh, I guess he does know what it is.
Spiders are nature's engineers. Engineers.
Sure.
No engineers.
Is it open at all? Or
Nope, it appears to be closed.
all right, how many doors besides the big one?
Minus the big one, and the one I came through, there are 5.
There's 5. Okay. No hallways, just the doors, and then
One corridor leading from up the stairs.
that's where we are, right?
You're in a stairwell.
Corridor. Oh,
There's a jar holding it open.
okay. Well, come back because there's no living thing here at the moment. So pop back on. Go through the door.
It comes back, shakes, and it is really weird because it shakes, it spins, and it turns into a hand and just bloop.
Yeah, it's like that feeling when you've the tingling sensation. It's like
Yeah, and as you shake it off, there's like tarantula hair that poofs off your hand.
Careful with that. That can hurt your eyes.
ugh. It feels weird every time I do that.
They have no concern for basic health.
Yeah, so we go through. Do you see any of the trail marks from dragging through the vial?
So it goes that way, and you see it approaching the door, and it makes sense it goes to the door, but it eventually does wear off.
Oh, okay.
It only goes so far.
Understandable. I was unsure. Check out the big door.
Alright. So with that, yeah, let's go up into the room
All right.
in the hall. So we got 2 doors on each side and a door on the far side, made of oak wood.
Mm-hmm. Very nice door.
Yeah. Very good craftsmanship.
Any magical detection?
Detect magic, right?
Yeah.
Wanna check.
It gets up to like 30 feet.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah, it's 30 feet. Objects that you can see. I think wood can block it.
The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, and a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay, yeah, these doors are 3 feet thick.
You actually do pick up a little bit of magic.
Oh, is it more of that illusionary stuff, like
Nope.
outside?
Nope.
Oh,
So the door you come in is on the right side of this hallway, and it is the middle door. So it's door number 2 on the right.
okay.
This magic essence is coming from it's coming from the right, and it's behind the big door.
Oh. I whispered to the rest of the group, like, there's something magical behind that door. And I don't mean whimsical.
What kind of magic?
You focus in on it?
Yeah.
It's necromancy.
Oh. The dead kind. one where they bring the zombies and.
Well, technically, necromancy also constitutes restorative magic, such as, raise dead, revivify, resurrection.
Zombies.
If you want to say that people who come back from the dead, fully conscious and bodily restored, are zombies, all right, but just be aware that's not PC in the collective.
Hey, Mom. No. No. So yeah. So necromancy. Is being.
Are you able to tell that, like, so you can detect magic? Can you tell how big it is, or is it just a source?
You roll.
You see a faint aura around any visible creature or object.
It's not visible. I will give you this if you beat the Arcana DC I have in my mind.
Okay.
Since this place is pretty much void of all magic, you can narrow your sense down a little bit better.
I'll help you on that.
My God. Good, because I rolled a 2 for a 5.
Oh, you get advantage if he's helping you.
Yeah.
Try this again. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's much better. 17. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. It is a very strong sense of this necromantic power behind this door. But it does appear to be stationary. It's beyond the door,
not moving around.
and it's not moving.
Okay. So I think
Necromancy
what we're
Gatling
looking...
gun. It fires skeletons at you as you walk through the... Greg is writing this down. Gun that
Well, I
shoots
think we found what we're
skeletons.
looking for, guys.
Alright. Do we want to check any of these other doors?
I don't think we need to. If we
Alright.
found the source of the monsters being made, the mutants.
Do the doors look like they open towards us or inwards?
They open in.
Okay. Ooh, that's worse.
Spartan kick.
Yeah. Like the one door that's in
This
the reception room.
Punchline!
Ooh, okay. No, it's stone. I can't control that. I was about to say I can do mold earth and create a little barrier, and then we can have a mage hand open the door, but I can't I can't mold stone.
Ooh, I got
I could
dark.
create water and then shape water and turn it to ice so it'll expand and break the door.
I can cast darkness.
Yeah, but I think you're the only one who can see through that. I'm
Yes.
just thinking. I just my thought process is there's something on the other side of the door waiting to attack us, and
yeah.
as soon as we open the door, it's gonna trigger it. I'm gonna check the door for traps actually, just because I'm thinking of that.
All right.
I could also do sickening radiance.
13.
13. Looks closed securely, but isn't trapped.
I'm not seeing any sort of traps or anything here on this side. Should we just barrel through? I think we should just barrel through. I'm 45. I'm gonna die at some point.
Go out in a blaze of glory. That's how. That's
Yeah. Greg's gonna hold up his shield, have it in front of him. Bracing for something to hit him as he goes through the door, and hand on the handle. Looks back at everyone else. Everyone ready?
Before we go in, I'm gonna do mirror image.
Okay.
All right, you do mirror image.
Why not? Why not? Up to 3 duplicates must roll a d6 or higher to change the attack. Wait, hold on. Oh,
he's gonna do
so 3 illusionary duplicates of yourself appear in your space until the spell ends. The duplicates move with you and mimic your actions, shifting position. So it's really you can use an action this much on the okay, yeah. So there's like
You good?
3. There's 3 more Hagathas floating around now. Well, not floating, but
nice.
they last up to a minute. Or instead of target one.
As you prep and Hagatha, you step back a little bit. Oog reaches out and very weirdly caresses the back of your neck, Greg, and casts Armor of Agathis on you.
Ooh, okay. How many temp is that?
5.
It's 5.
Mm-hmm.
So he got molten bronze armor and then ice armor that appears over.
It's really weird. It's black ice, so it's like kind of clear, kind of blackish.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a shadow. Come on.
This is different. Okay. All right. Open the door. Go step through. Shield up.
You come through the door. You burst open, and there you see a man. A shield in not a shield, heavy armor, a great axe in his hands. You look at him and his body is he's standing wrong. He's kind of like limp, and as you come in, he cracks to you, and you see his mouth, and it's all disgusting and gross. It's silvery metal armor. He's got a red cape on it, and let's do some initiative. I don't have a map for this one, so. So the hallway you were
through the doorway.
Yeah,
okay.
the hallway you were in from where you are in the door is about 60 feet. And then beyond the door is pretty large, appears to be some kind of throne-like room. So you have a lot of space forward, 60 back. And it is probably about, we'll do 35 wide in that hallway. But let me get...
Oh. Yay.
All
right.
Hello.
I gotta do some initiative rolls here.
I rolled above a 10
Yay!
Nice.
for a solid 11.
Woo! Double digits.
There you go. James rolled poorly. Where did it go? There it is. Very nice.
Excuse me.
All right, what did Elyon get?
For initiative, it's 20 even.
20. And Greg?
17.
17. What's your dex?
0.
0. Okay, James will go first. Because he also rolled a 17.
James, okay.
Yeah, he rolled poorly. He rolled a 7. All right, so first up is Elyon.
Okay.
Excuse
I
me.
don't know if I would be doing that right. How exactly does Sanctuary work? I'm reading it and I don't really understand.
Bonus action spell cast. The target, whoever you cast it on, is basically if anyone tries to attack them, they need to make a wisdom saving throw against your spell DC. If they fail, they have to choose a new target or they lose the attack. Doesn't protect them from area of effects or anything like that. So, like, if someone casts Fireball at someone who has Sanctuary, they don't have to make a Wisdom save or anything. However, if the creature who has Sanctuary casted on them, if they make an attack, if they cast a spell that affects another enemy, if they deal damage to another creature at all, so if they do anything hostile, the spell ends. So it's like good if you're trying to protect someone who's dropping buffs and things like that.
Yeah.
Or if you want to increase your chances of getting through an area without being attacked.
Okay.
Which is very musical. Okay.
Would I have line of sight on this thing?
Sure.
Then I would cast Firebolt.
All right.
And wait. Oh, never mind. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Okay. It takes 16 points of fire damage.
16 points. All right.
And that'll do it.
All right. That'll bring us to James, who will move up to the doorway, get an angle on him, and shoot with his shotty gun.
Shoot the shotty.
And misses with the first shot. What the hell?
Go.
Second shot. Nails it. Just nails it.
Oh.
Doing 10 plus 5 does 15 damage. So that will be that and that. Alright, and that will be James's turn. It'd be Greggy's.
Cool. What's the distance between me and this guy? I'm at the door.
Yeah, there's like 10 feet. Like,
okay. Lightning launcher, sharpshooter. I'm gonna have Cutter give me a help action for this first shot. So it gives me advantage on this. Apparently, I'm also going to be quite British right now. That's probably gonna miss. 14 to hit.
14 misses.
All right. Second time. No advantage on this one. Sharpshooter. All that jazz. Oh my god, that's an 11. Came through the door and I was like, I was expecting a lot more things. Just very distracted. Bonus action, he's going to send out Dancing Sword, calling out a Vast, which will now make an attack.
Vast.
Shall do the slash. I'm pretty sure that he's really distracted. That's a 12.
12? Yeah, that misses too.
Yeah. Okay. Guys, he's invincible. I can't hurt him.
I think he got hit on his head.
I'm gonna hold position, and yeah, that'll be it. Cutter's gonna hide behind my back.
All right.
Like he normally does.
Well, I'm looking at something. That is incorrect. What? Why is that so hard for you to look up? Looking up a skill. Hold on. When you think you're
Always?
prepared and you're not.
Are we ever fully prepared?
Never.
No. Especially as a DM, I can only imagine.
In the meantime,
Okay. So he
So much for that.
you see he quite definitely just kind of slowly moves out of the way of these shots, just kind of slow, and he brings up his great axe and he slams it on the ground, and you see this green crystal in the palm, like the hilt of it, it's up towards the top, glows out and poof, shoots a beam. I
Ooh.
need what's the size of it?
Ooh, that's never a good idea when you have to ask how big it is.
Okay. I need let's go with everybody. Make a dexterity saving throw.
So good at
Dexterity saving throw.
Cutter's got to make one too, because does Cutter get any bonuses? Because she's literally hiding behind me and I'm very wide.
It's a dex. It's an area effect. So
What kind of effect is this?
an area.
Magical or physical, I think is what he was asking.
It's a beam coming from a glowing crystal.
It could be technological. I literally shoot lightning out of gauntlets. Cutter, I'm pretty sure fails with a 1, and
Yeah.
Greg gets a 13.
All right.
22.
Because I got a dirty 20!
Pass. And James pass. Okay. So Greg failed.
Womp womp.
Do I age another 20 years?
Nope. All right. That is well, good news. There's a lot of 3s.
It depends on what the size of the dice you're using is.
6.
Okay. If it's a D4, this is bad.
Okay, that is that one. Well, just getting groups together so it's easier to count.
Remember, kids, when you play D&D, you have to learn math.
Yep.
It's kind of
Good
forced
way
to.
to practice math too, in a fun way.
Mhm.
If you want to learn math, you should play tabletop RPGs.
All right.
Make jokes about little blue potions.
So if you got higher than an 18, you will take
Ooh.
15.
Oh. Bye, Cutter.
What type of damage?
Fire and necrotic.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
wait.
need that split up because I'm resistant to fire, not necrotic.
So it's I'm modifying a certain something from something else because I thought this was perfect for this particular monster. So go ahead and take 5 off.
Okay, so 5 for the fire resistance.
Yeah.
Hi, Armor Megathus. How much is the necrotic damage?
So that would be 25.
Okay.
It's suppo-
Bye, Cutter. Cutter's gone. He only has 29 hit points.
Oh, I gotta do Oog. I forgot to do Oog.
I'll have to summon Cutter back.
Yeah, Oog takes 30 points of damage.
Ow.
But he is resistant to the necrotic,
I was gonna say.
so that's 5 that, and then necrotic was 25, that would be 10. We'll do 13. Oh, alright. Trust me, it's supposed to be a lot more. But you guys aren't ready for that. Alright, and then he will step up into melee with you, Greg, and it is now Hagatha's turn.
Hey. Okay. She's gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
Has to do a Dex save of 17.
17. Nope. Doesn't pass.
Alright, so everybody gets advantage when attacking him. Yay!
Yay!
And he glows a bright violet light that's about 10-foot radius, and he's a very shiny boy.
Yes.
Alright, so that's an action. Bonus action, summon a tentacle.
Alright.
Let's name it Tobias.
Tobias.
Tobias Tentacle. Have it, like, pretty much next to Greg or whatever, within range of the dude.
Alright.
He's gonna go after him. Beep, 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 beep. 14. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
And that's a D8. Like 8 on the die. Woo!
And then
8, 9,
what
10,
kind of damage is that?
11. Cold.
Okay.
8, 9, 10, 11. 11 cold damage. And it reduces its speed for 1 round about 10 feet.
Alright. Cool.
It is.
Anything else you'd like to do, Miss Hagatha?
I want to keep a safe-ish distance, so I think I'm gonna... We're all kind of huddled into this doorway, right? Or about how...
You're all within 20 feet of each other.
Okay. 20, then actually, I'll stay where I am then.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Cool. I'll bring us back to the top of the round with Elion.
Oh, did it look like the damage took, or did he just kind of like...
He seemed to take it extremely well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Elion.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I get a sudden flash of a memory, and then the sudden courage to do a stupid thing.
Right.
I will use my movement to go all the way up to the creature.
Okay.
Basically in flanking with Greg.
All right.
And pulling from my belt, I'm going to use the movable rod and shove it down his armor and activate it.
Ooh.
All right. So I will need a melee attack.
With advantage, because I'm flanking. Okay. What do I add to that? Okay. So my first roll was another natural 1. That's like my 4th one I've rolled tonight, and I don't like it.
Jeez.
Same die?
Yeah.
Did
yeah,
crit-
it's my-
She rolled a couple natural 20s for your character when I was running him last week, so maybe that's where it's coming from. To rebound from that.
But because advantage, the next one is a 19, so that is a, I'm gonna guess a +1, because it's strength,
Yeah.
I guess.
So you managed to hit him with it and get it stuck in between 2 armor plates.
Cool. So that's activated.
Mm-hmm.
And bonus action, I cast Sanctuary on myself.
There you go.
Yeah. And run away!
Run away!
No, I think I'm good. I'm gonna stay right here. I'll give you flanking.
Alright. See what I'm
Alright.
gonna do.
So that will bring us to James. I'm going to say because Elion moved up into flanking, he doesn't want to take that shot with his shotgun, but he will favored foe. And then use his longbow twice. First one is a hit. Second one is a hit. All right, so our first one is a D8. That's a 1 plus 7 plus a 6.
1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1.
That is 9 points of damage on that one. And number 2. Need another D8. There it is. Ooh, that's nice. That's 14. That is 14 damage on the second one. So that will be this and that. This. That will bring it to this and bring it to that. To that.
With the immovable rod, would he effectively be restrained?
No, I'm just gonna say it brings his movement to 0.
Okay.
So he's effectively grappled.
Yeah.
Without the actual grapple condition, he's effectively grappled.
Yeah, he just can't move.
Okay.
That's simple. Great use of that, by the way. Right, that was James' turn. It'll be Greg.
Okay. Does he look more skeleton-y or more zombie-y?
More fleshy.
Fleshy? Okay. Then Greg, since he's in melee combat with, is gonna pull out the longsword +1 that he's got, and he's gonna go do a stabity death.
Mm-hmm.
He's got advantage on that because of flanking. First attack is it 12? Why can I suddenly not roll higher than 10?
Say miss.
All right, we're switching dice. You guys did good. We're switching it up. That is a unnatural 20.
That hits.
Okay. Ooh, frick. He takes 11 points of magical slashing damage.
Ooh.
Dancing sword comes over and makes an stabity death.
Right.
Or slashity death. That is unnatural 20 on that.
Mm-hmm.
Again. Or no, that's a d6. That's 5 points of magical slashing damage.
All right.
And I go, ha! And Cutter's going to peek over my shoulder and
Cutter's
cast...
dead.
Oh, that's right. Cutter is gone. Cutter has vanished into the void. God damn it, it's going to take me an hour to bring him back. Oh,
And he's going to be
that'll
pissed.
Yeah, he's going to be happy. Not going to be happy. Like, what the frick, dude? You're supposed to be a wall. Why did you stop that? That'll be turn.
All right. It's this guy's turn. Doot.
Doot.
He doesn't know any better, and he doesn't like the person that attacked him. So he's going to swing at Elion. Needs to make a wisdom saving throw, I take it?
I believe so, yeah.
Yep. And that's against your spell DC, so if he beats it, he's
able to go through with the attack.
Right, here we go. That is a 19, a -2 for a 17.
Yeah.
That beat your DC?
Yeah.
So now he has to roll the attack.
Now he has to roll the attack to see if he hits. That is a 16.
Doesn't hit.
All right.
So that means Sanctuary's broken now. Right?
No, Sanctuary's still up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because
Until you make an attack, or until you inflict damage, or till you cast a spell that
Okay.
specifically targets an enemy.
All right.
Gotcha.
All right. Come on, Grog Dice. Attack number 2.
That's gonna be another I think that's another Wisdom save.
Yep.
First.
That is a natural 20 for what? 8.
Yeah, I think that's it. Mm. Mhm. Yeah, that's it.
All right. That'll bring us to the top with Elyon.
I don't like how close he's come to hitting me, so that's an action. That's a bonus action. Bonus action, I'm going to Starlight step away.
Okay.
And as my action, I'm going to use Emboldening Bond on Greg, Hagatha, and James. So they have a D4 that they can add to an attack roll ability check or saving throw that they make.
So kind of like having Bless.
But I can also cast Bless on you and they stack.
Okay, cool.
Nice. Very nice.
That will be my turn.
Remember, kids, if it has 2 different names, you can typically stack them.
Mm-hmm. James, more longbows. Hit and miss. That'll be 13 plus 5, 13, 40. It'll be 18 points of damage. Nice.
Actually, all these attacks are at advantage because it's got Fairy Fire on it, doesn't it?
True. I'll roll a second one.
Completely forgot about that.
Oh, you said that. He rolled a natural 20.
Oh, the murder.
It's like I get to hit him, but I don't get to hit him.
Okay, so we'll let that first one miss be that hit. This will be the second one, just to easily count. That'll be...
You're hitting him vicariously through us.
Yeah.
16. Jeez, more math.
Math.
That'll be an extra 35 points of damage on that second arrow. Boop. Wow. You see James takes a step in the room and just sigh. You're already dead. Thoom. Lets an arrow loose and it nails this dude right in the head.
Nice.
And you see him go to drop. Now, there's a chance.
Well, he can't drop.
Goes to just go limp on the rod.
He's got his undead fortitude. He's got to get a DC 40. He fails. And
are you sure there wasn't a chance he could succeed?
I mean, the only way it possibly could have ever succeeded if he didn't get killed with a crit hit.
Yeah. Jeez.
So he does fall. However, he does hang there limply from a rod.
Like a marionette.
Like a marionette. And that is where we'll end today's encounter.
Pick up the axe.
His shoulder starts going like this. Everybody.
Yeah.
No, get out. No.
I was thinking Thriller.
So, that is the end of today's episode, the Haunting Below. I want to thank you all for watching. If you liked what you saw and enjoyed our jokes, like, subscribe, follow. It's really not that hard to find us. We're on all of the social medias. Just keep a close eye on us this weekend because we're going to do some PAX content for you guys, and we have a big announcement that we're going to unveil this weekend as well.
So exciting!
Yes. So something else exciting. Amy, aren't you appearing somewhere else?
I am. I'm joining Shattered Dungeons group tonight for our Arc 2. I've never played their system before, but they've got like their own my gosh, my brain just kind of puttered out there for a second. But yeah,
They got their own system.
Yeah, they've been it's in they got like a second installment now, and pretty excited and nervous at the same time. That should be fun.
That's awesome. So
yeah.
I plan on watching until I fall asleep. But
if you want to see more of Amy,
it's there. They are on Twitch, and they are Shattered Tabletop Games.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes. So go check them out. Give them a like and follow too. Show them a little.
What time are they on?
9:30.
9:30 EST.
Yep.
So go show them a little love from the collective and Pack Tactics. Show them the strength of the pack. To all 4 of our viewers currently. But I will, Mason, let's make a Facebooky post for that.
okay.
Anyways, we love you guys. We'll see you at PAX, and we'll see you Tuesday. Bye.